those guys are not meeting this time, are they?
No, we
All right.
haven't started meeting yet. So yeah,
All righty.
cool. All right. Well, we can go to our respective rooms, I guess, and just chat a little bit. So we'll have some idea of what to do. I don't anticipate a lot of combat this turn since we're still trying to maneuver into position. So, um, but we can at least go and catch up a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to French HQ.
All right.
I don't know why Discord takes so long switching me over. Probably because I'm running 4 programs simultaneously here. All right, David. So, yeah, so I'll go ahead and take those 2 Cuirassier divisions and move them across onto my side of the universe. And I'll start to move the guard over towards your side of the universe. And hopefully you can shake out whatever it is that you are going to try to do.
Yeah, I'm going to bring the 2 cavalry ones kind of straight ahead. I'm bringing all the infantry up between just to the left of Ligny. I might even use some of the light units to maybe see if I can start poking around on this side just so they think, oh, we're still doing something there.
Oh,
Ligny.
on which side of Ligny?
The left side.
Oh, okay. Well, just be careful because he's got all that artillery up on the hill.
Right.
Yeah. So I would just say try to stay
coming in by the gravel pit there. So.
Yeah, yeah, and you should be able to. I think with some of that stuff, the cultivated hexes block line of sight. So if you can approach, from kind of from the east, his guns and some of that stuff won't necessarily be able to shoot you for a while, and you can kind of keep your division sheltered for a bit. And then when we can get, once we start to use the guard artillery to start to sweep stuff, then we can look into making some movements there towards the center. But we could then start to use the guard artillery to kind of knock his guns off the hill, type of a thing.
And I was going to I've got the core artillery here. I was going to bring that up to the right of the stream there.
Oh, okay.
But like kind of parallel with you and the.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to try to go up towards the left, like a left hook type of a thing. And then we'll have to see. I mean, we're supposed to get some reinforcements. So I think at like 2 o'clock or sometime there, we would roll for somebody showing up. And so then the possibility is that we could get some more people coming in on the left. And then that might put some more pressure over there. Because I think, well, LeBeau would show up at kind of there south of Ligny. 10 hexes east of Fleurus on the southern map edge. So kind of in the same spot where you brought in Girard's corps.
Right.
And then we would roll to see when the first corps, when and where the first corps would show up. And they'll come in at 5. So we've got, if we roll well, maybe you'll get LeBeau's corps coming in at a decent hour. If we don't roll so well, they might not show up until the end of the day practically. So
Yep.
we kind of have to do what we need to do with what we have.
All right. So I'll move up this artillery straight towards his battery there. And what do I got there? All right. So I got one division there. I think yeah, and two other divisions. They'll be crossing the stream, moving up there behind. And I'm going to move the core cavalry there. Those 4 light ones.
Okay.
I'll be crossing the stream, and they'll be over here also in support of the.
So they'll be
the
over
core.
on this side of the universe?
Yeah.
Okay. That should be fine. I don't know that we can that the ground isn't very good for them to do much in the way of cavalry charges over here, so it is what it is. Okay, cool. Well, I think we got our plan of action for the turn, and then
Okay.
some. So we
And I can have 4 guns in a square, right?
You can have 4 increments of artillery stacked together. If you're going to stack your artillery with infantry, it's each increment of artillery is worth 4 increments of infantry. So if you had, say, a battery with 2 increments of artillery, that's worth 8 increments of infantry for stacking purposes. So then you could stack up to 10 infantry with that artillery piece, for example.
Now, I do have one. Girard itself has artillery bonus, so
yeah, we don't have to worry about. I mean, yes, you can use the bonus for shooting and for coordinating stacks of artillery. So if we have 2 stacks of artillery side by side, you would need a leader with artillery bonus to make that work for you.
Yep.
So, and we probably got some leaders here stacked with Napoleon. We can send. Ruti's over here and a few others. So we'll probably use them and create a grand battery there in the center to dish out some damage to people. So, all right, cool.
Sound good. All right.
Very good. See you up top.
All right.
Oh, here they're back
Hey,
again.
we're
So
back,
let's-
guys.
Wait a minute. We got involved in a conversation. We got to go back down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second.
Cool. Uh-oh, this is time to worry. They're plotting. So... yeah, I'm looking. It looks like he's got almost all of his artillery just there. He doesn't have much artillery. He's probably got 1 artillery piece somewhere here in the Saint Amans. But not a lot of other artillery out on this side of the battlefield. He's got 1 artillery piece there in Ligny that we can see. Huh.
Yeah, it's only got a 7 hex range, and it's at long range. It's only a 4, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so not too much to worry about from the artillery front. So
Okay, here we are. We're back.
all right.
Okay. Now. Okay, you ready to roll for Prussian initiative?
Oh yeah, sure. What are you going to initiate?
Well, we thought maybe we'd reverse the game of the who goes first.
Oh, well, if you want to play 5th edition rules, I've been reading up
No.
on them in anticipation
No,
of
no, no,
Johnson.
no.
Yeah, oh, no.
Oh, just
Oh.
oh, not the 5th edition, just this little thing.
Just this one.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're ready. So,
you
Albert,
guys are first.
yeah, yeah. So, Albert, if you and I want to go to game room 1, then we can move stuff around over there.
Aren't you going to charge?
I don't have any charges.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't have
good.
any
Game room
charges.
1?
I
Yeah.
know
Okay.
you're disappointed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay, game room 1?
Game room
Okay.
1.
We'll just stay in the lobby, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. 6:42 approximately is our time. All right. So let's get started. I'm moving the crossiers that are coming in here as reinforcements down here by Fluoras. So we got
Oh,
1,
milieu?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And let's see. That's the 13th. And let's see. We'll have these guys over here. And there's the 14th. All right, we got them taken care of. That was the most challenging part of the turn.
Okay.
All right, and let's move up the guns of the guard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rolling along. All right, and then the old guard, that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these guys are old guard as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And more old guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move the guard cavalry up. Okay. And then the young guard. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the young guard is moving up. All right, over here at the beautiful Saint Amand. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we'll come in here. And let's rotate these guys. And we will put them right there like that. And horsies. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these guys will come up. And one, two, three, four, five, six. Up. Put that one there. And to the bottom. Okay. All right. That should work over there. Now let's get the rest of the people moving forward. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these guys are also 8 to get there. These guys are part of the 8th. Where's the leader for the 8th? There's the leader for the 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we will flip these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put them in skirmish order over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And put those guys in skirmish order. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These guys are part of the 10th Division. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That more or less takes care of things for me.
Okay.
Yep. So, I've only got the one shot, and you've only got the one shot. So you've got defensive fire here. I am in skirmish, so my fire defense is 14 in clear. And I don't know what you've got there. So perhaps it's one of those Tiger 1 tanks, or it's a battery of 88s that you've got hiding there, ready to unleash death and destruction upon me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's, yeah, let me see. It's the 1, 2. I'm trying to do without, okay, if I flip it over, I don't know whether you can see it or not.
Well, it doesn't matter if I can see it or not. It still gets the benefit of being obscured, right? So
Well, not if you see it.
No. The benefit of being obscured is I can't fire on it with anything other than tirailleurs until it's been meleeed, right? So
Right.
whether I know what the unit is or not isn't as important as the fact that it is functionally
Sure.
unable to be shot at by anything else.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the 1, 2, 28. 1, 2, 28.
And it's just in
Jaegers.
column. Oh, Jaegers, okay. Are they in skirmish order?
Yes, they are.
So your Jaegers are ×3 in skirmish order. So how many increments do you have?
2 increments.
2 increments. So you're going to have 6 to 14. So it is 1 to 2.5. So roll your dice. See what your Jaegers do. 14.
Nope.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not anything there. I've got, I believe, 5 increments here. Yep. So I'm going to have 5, and my fire value for my light troops is ×4. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to have 20, and your skirmish value, or your fire defense is 14, but you're in cultivated, so that gives you a +2. So you've actually 16, so it's 20 to 16. And then I can add these guys in. They can fire at a range of 2. So that's going to be adding another 10 in. So that's going to be 30 to 16. So that is
1.5 to 1. Okay.
So let's see what we get. A 15. Wow. That was terribly exciting, wasn't it?
Yep. Okay.
All right. So we're going to do an assault on these guys. So you need to make a pre-melee morale check. The odds are 2 to 1. So you'll have
Well,
a
let's see.
-3. I have 5 to your 2, correct?
Let's see, because you're a. See, I can retreat. I think into that hex behind me, can I?
You could retreat back. You will retreat before combat. You can
Let's see
retreat
that.
up to half of your movement. So you'd want to move more than 1 hex, because I can advance 1 hex
Right.
and then initiate a new assault on you. So you'd want to move back at least 2.
All right. So, and if I let's see, and if you, then you can advance, and you can assault the 8-8 behind him.
Yeah, if I wanted to. Well, there's
Okay.
not much left of those poor
Yeah.
sods, is it?
Oh yeah, they've lost 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go back because I'm only a let's see. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Well, I don't know that you can be in that hex because skirmishers and column can't be stacked together. So you could go you could go.
I'll go back there.
1. So that was 2, 4. 4 gets you there, or
And I got 9, so
Yeah.
So basically,
I know,
This
but
guy go-
if you retreat more than half, well, let's double check and see what it says.
what's half? 4.5, or
Well,
4,
9,
round
yeah.
up or round down?
So give me a second. Let me just look it up real quick here. May retreat up to half its movement rate. Okay.
I can go
Ends its
here.
retreat with a blank
See.
counter signifying that it's expended its movement potential for the next turn. So,
Okay, I think maybe I'll go. Now this guy, the other guy cannot. Okay, I think I'll go here. I guess.
okay, that's fine. Now, you will remove the marker from him because he's been assaulted. So he'll have the obscure marker removed, but other than that. And
Let's see how I get that.
Advance.
Oh, I see obscure.
All right, that was our first little whiff of stuff shooting about.
Mm-hmm.
I fired some artillery too.
You did.
Oh, you did?
Missed spectacularly.
Oh, so that means that the now we set off the 4th Corps. That's it. That's if the French fire or if we fire. I think it doesn't
Anybody
matter.
fires.
Anybody
fires.
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, so
So-
that sets off the 1 hour thing for the checking for the
1 hour,
4th
yeah.
Corps.
Because you don't.
You get to,
You
you
don't
get to
have
set up the whole 4th Corps around Wangley right away.
enough. No, it materializes in Frosness.
Oh,
Fleurus.
yes, that's even
Fleurus,
better.
that's where it is. Frosness is over on the Quattro battlefield. I'm mixing them up. So, okay, well, that was it for us. I didn't have anything else exciting going on. David, I take it you didn't have any combat or anything like that either?
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. Well, it's now the Allies. So, do the Allies have any charges?
No.
Okay.
No, I
So,
All right, we'll go back up.
okay.
Bob and I will go back up to the lobby there, and we'll do it. I'll start the timer.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, hey, well, that's Eric.
Yeah.
Can we suspend that rule, the 10-minute rule? There's no way I can move. all this
That's
stuff
the
in
whole
10 minutes.
problem. You're not supposed to move everything.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
No, it is fair because if we were playing with any of the other rules that have the command system, you
Hmm.
would you wouldn't be able to move hardly anything anyway. You'd only have
I
like three
aren't.
three maneuver units. So the idea is that we're dispensing with all the maneuver unit stuff, but you've got to move as much as you can in 10 minutes. So there's going to be times that we're not going to be able to move all of our reinforcements because we're going to be dealing with nitty gritty stuff. And there's going to be times that you're going to have to just say, okay, what's the most important thing for me to move in the 10 minutes I have? And then other stuff will get moved up later, you know. So that's how the 10-minute thing works, is because if we were playing with the rules for any of the other systems, you would have a finite number of things that you can move based on the command points that you have.
Okay.
So this is simulating
I,
how much you can move based on how much time you have.
all right. Well,
So
I'm a plodding thinker, so it's not going to go very well. So,
well,
okay.
then you are a true Prussian in that regard.
I guess so.
All right.
Just, I just prioritize Rob, and I'll try and deal with as much. If I can get finished early, I'll try and deal with as much
Okay.
the back
Okay.
as I can.
All right. So
Okay.
you guys are going
see
to go elsewhere, and then Albert and I will stay here in game room 1.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll go to the lobby. Oops. I hit the wrong thing.
Okay, when do we start?
All right. Go ahead. Start now. So tell me where you want to start.
I'm up here,
Okay.
up here at the calf.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, boy, he's right though. Right, it's hard to move all these 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that one, while the leader is 14, the unit itself is only 11. Albert.
I only moved them. I moved them 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I was looking at a different spot.
All right, Eric.
I'm trying to keep you on your toes there, Albert.
You're just trying to. Okay.
Trying to mess with you there. It's part of psychological warfare.
Oh, I hate this turning the guys. It takes a lot of time.
Well, use
turn.
Control X or Control Z.
Okay.
That's the best way to do it. Otherwise, if you're using the mouse, it's really slow.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. All right. And these guys are. Okay. All right. And how much does it cost to go across this bridge?
If you're just going across the bridge, it's +3 for cavalry.
4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. Okay. Now. Okay. 1, 2. No, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much are the free infantry? 1, right? Plus 1?
So going
Plus 1, I
through,
think.
so going through the village is cost 2. Going through cultivated cost 2. Changing formation cost 1.
Okay, I think I can easily make it to there. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. 2. Village is 2, and the cultivator is 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Okay. Nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
So Albert, this is too many in that hex.
It's a regiment, though, basically, right?
Um, it
Oh, wait a minute.
so
It's not quite.
it's
No, it's not a
It's-
regiment.
Yeah.
I got to move these guys out
Yeah.
and move these guys in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
okay.
you're okay. Yeah, because the
Yeah.
stacking and clear and cultivated is 18. So yeah, you're still too big.
Why? It's a regiment. Can't you do 1 regiment?
Do you have a
That's
regimental
not-
counter for them?
Well, I won't do that. I'll move it back
Yeah.
1. Okay. Okay. Where the hell is he? Huh, okay. It's too bad. And okay. All right. Let's see. Boy. Okay.
Where are you at now, Albert?
I'm over here with the Moulin de Bussy.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Okay. Now these. Six. Okay.
Where are you at now, Albert?
I'm still at the move on to
Okay.
Boosie. Okay, so let's see. I guess he came. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. I'm down at Saint Amand Chateau
Okay.
area.
So you've got about another minute, Albert.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How could Robert have shot? It's his guns. It was defensive fire is only adjacent.
Hmm. Okay.
I was just thinking about that.
This is going to be a problem for us. This stuff about the be a big problem. This time limit is going to be a big problem for both of us.
Well, it's
We're not even moving less than half. We're moving like less than half of the troops.
I know, but
We
we've
have to.
got but we're miles away from you.
Oh, I know, but I said it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me scoot over to the other side now. See if there's anything that needs to be adjusted here. I think so. Okay. All right.
So are you
let me
done on
scoot
the
over.
Saint Amand end of the universe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and time's up. It's been 11 minutes.
All right.
So
Shoot, we didn't move any of our third corps at all.
pencils down.
I don't know. I'm losing.
Dylan?
Hey guys, time's up.
I, Eric,
He's got about 30 more seconds.
Oh, okay.
yeah, well, okay. Well, that's it for me then. I can't move any of this other stuff that's sitting on the other side.
Yeah, it'll all work itself out. But this is how they try to deal with the command control this way. So,
All right. Well, I moved what I could.
okay. Yeah, and trust me, we'll be suffering for it here when we get reinforcements later on and whatnot. So we have defensive fire. I've only got one opportunity for defensive fire. And Robert, you shouldn't have been firing any guns during the French turn, because you only fire at
defensive fire is only adjacent.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
your artillery could fire in your offensive fire now, but
Okay.
it wouldn't
Well,
have
we'll
fired.
jump-
It wouldn't have fired in the defensive fire phase. So
Right.
I've just got this one shot over here on him. So he's got a fire defensive 8, and I've got 20. So that's going to be 2.5 to 1. So here we go. A 22. That's a miss. All right, Albert, you get to shoot back.
Oh, he's not up here.
What? That means I get to shoot again.
Yeah, Albert, you missed it, so you can't.
Hey, Albert, we're doing defensive fire. We're up in the lobby. Albert, are you there? Albert. Hey, Albert, we're up in the lobby. We're doing our fire attacks.
Okay.
Oh,
All
actually,
right.
everyone's coming here. Stay where you're at. So I took a shot at you here, and I missed.
Hold on. Hold on.
And that was the only defensive fire the French have.
Okay. Right there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I missed.
So
you,
what
and you
happened?
I rolled a 22. That was a miss.
Okay. All right. And I got times. I'm going to get the charts.
So you're just in column. So whatever your, I've got a fire defense of 16. So whatever your printed value is,
Yeah. Hold on.
probably a 1 to 2 shot at best.
Okay, I got an
Obscure-
8.
Eric, do obscure markers have to be put on before the game starts, or can I put obscure markers on stuff?
They,
still?
so it's only the units that start the game in those positions get the obscure marker.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Understood.
moving in or moving through that territory, you don't suddenly become obscured. So, all right. So you got 8 to
Okay.
16. So it's a 1 to 2 shot.
Nothing.
Oh, 14. That's nothing. Okay. Did you have any other fire, or Robert's got fire?
Oh no, I'll just count the one that I did before.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So that should conclude the turn. Nobody's got anything as far as recoveries go. So I can move the old passage of time forward to the
This is just not going to work.
140 turn.
Robert, did you get anything done besides Ligny?
That's all I had time to do. It's
Oh
just,
man, this is not going to work.
well, I just have to get the stuff into Ligny, and then I can start moving the other stuff.
Yeah, I know, but the French are moving everybody, and we're only moving half of our people.
Well,
So
that's
this
just,
is
but you
lot of
played this.
units.
You played this with 5th edition with John, right?
no,
Oh,
no,
you
we
didn't?
don't.
What did you when
I
you
don't-
played this with John?
We're playing it. We played it with the regs.
With regs. So with the regs, the Prussians
there's
were
no-
moving maybe
Regs is fine.
Yeah, no, but you couldn't move a whole corps with the regs unless, because it's got the same command structure, right? You know, you've got
Well, I wasn't
got-
the Prussian, so I don't remember
Yeah.
what.
But I mean,
what was able to
it's
do.
I played this with that setup, and you just can't have the entire Prussian army moving with the regs. You'd have you could select a brigade and give it a command point or give it a maneuver unit, and so you might be able to move one corps if you've got Blucher stacked with, for example, the leader of the Second Corps. Then you could then move the entire corps for one command point. Otherwise, you've got a small number of command points to try to move stuff with, and so you're kind of moving stuff. Here's one brigade that I can move. Here's another brigade. So maybe you can move a corps and 3 brigades a turn. So that's what would be happening normally. The French usually would be able to have at least 1, possibly 2 corps activated there within the proximity of Napoleon. So the way we have things right now, there's going to be moments where we're not going to be able to move everything just because we run out of time. It doesn't matter who it is, but it's going to kind of simulate that ability or the inability to move, your entire force per se. So it'll all pan out. And as Robert
Well, we'll
says,
see. We'll see. I'm afraid I'm doubtful, but we'll see what happens.
Well, you'll either learn to move things faster, or, as Robert says, you'll focus on kind of getting stuff in the defensive positions. I mean, it's easier for you because you're on the defense. For us, it's more challenging because we're on the offense, and so
Can we just
therefore,
have? Can we make one agreement like what Dave and I did? My memory for rules is really bad. I have to look at them all the time, and I have to look at all the charts. So can we pause when we look at rules?
yeah, I mean, if something that should make sense. If we have to consult, like there was a question about David had some sort of question last week that we had to basically look something up before. Well, that was the whole thing with are the trails roads
Right.
or highways, right? So we had to kind of figure that whole thing out. So obviously, dealing with some sort of rules issue like that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a question. I think the clock could be stopped. I don't.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
there's going to be times like, for example, we've got the old guard infantry charge. Well, when I played this with, well, not this, but when we played Mont Saint Jean with those rules, Ed, when we did the old guard charge, he stopped the clock because it takes time to go through the whole mechanics of the fire and the morale check and everything else. And so there'll be times that the clock will stop for that or for other rules questions. So I don't see that being a problem, and that's something that is just a courtesy that both sides should enjoy. So
Okay. Sounds good.
yeah,
Sounds good.
so all right. Well, we are about a little less than an hour in. Do we want to try to do another turn?
It depends on how involved it's going to be.
Well, there's at least going to be some combat over on my side of the universe, um, because we're close enough to start to shoot at people.
And if you have a lot of cavalry charges, then I'd say
I'm not going to do any cavalry charges on my side. I don't have that much cavalry yet, so I don't know what Dave has got planned, but I don't know that he's necessarily going to do a whole lot. But that's another
Yeah.
story.
At this point, I'm not ready to do cavalry charges. So.
Okay, so that should make it easy for us. Then the question is, how many thousand cavalry charges will you guys be doing?
I don't have any.
Okay. All right, so Albert might have a few over here if he's feeling particularly aggressive. So we can go ahead and do another turn. Do we need to talk, David?
Um, Take a second.
Albert,
Just see-
do you want to talk
Okay.
about what the?
Let's go chat
about
a little
the-
bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll all powwow for a little bit. All right.
All right,
So-
you got any strategic hints for me? Okay, so you're going to bring these batteries up, probably around in the vicinity of that road. Is that where?
I'm going to put them. So you see where the Ligny Creek. You see where the left flank of your 14th division is. I'm going to put them in that area, and then I can start plastering stuff, and then slowly inch them forward as I go. So
Okay, I'm gonna bring mine in just to the right of that.
okay. And I would say, you could just kind of steer clear of his batteries that are up there on the high ground, and keep moving towards your right, towards sort of the east side of Ligny. That would be the thing to do, maybe with that, with your infantry.
Okay.
Kind of go sideways. So. Yep. Okay.
All right, that works for me. We don't have anything else coming in this turn, right?
No, we don't. I mean, the soonest we could get anything. So in the 2 o'clock turn, we would roll um, for LeBeau's corps, for the 6th Corps. The earliest that they would come in, if we rolled really well, would be 440. So we can roll for them, but they're not going to show up anytime before 440. And if we roll really badly, they're not going to show up until, the nightfall practically. So the only guaranteed,
And
the only certain stuff that we're going to be getting is the 1st Corps. And once again, we got to roll to see if stuff shows up on time. So it could show up anytime between 5 o'clock and 7:40.
okay,
So there's nothing guaranteed about any of our reinforcements. What we've got is what we've got. So we just have to play with it as best we can.
all right. And one last question: if I've got up to 4 increments of artillery in a hex, if they're in the same hex, both. If I have 2 batteries in the same hex, they can both fire on.
They can both fire, on the same target.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't need a.
Yeah, they don't need a leader. Now, if you
Okay.
have 2 hexes of artillery side by side, you would need a
one
leader
special-
to coordinate those and combine those to fire on a single target.
Got it.
All right.
All right. Yep.
Cool.
Works for me.
All right. Let's go back up to the lobby here. Or game room 1, I guess. I don't know. Hey guys, we were done with our
Can see
powwow. Are you
stuff.
guys ready to?
Okay.
Oh, hey, Eric.
Yep.
We what turn is this?
It's the 140 turn.
Okay, we had we have Prussian reinforcements at 120. So how do we bring those on?
So during your timed movement phase, you move them onto the map.
During the time movement phase.
Yep.
So we were supposed to do that too.
So you've got them coming at 120, and then you've got some coming in at 140, and then you've got some coming in at 2 o'clock. So so during that 10-minute movement phase, you would move those guys on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, that's not gonna happen. I maybe we need to add a 3rd player onto our side.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Because I don't see that we'd ever be able to move all this stuff.
I think we need 3 players.
Well,
I don't know.
I'll be happy to move them for you.
No. Okay. Well,
They're heading back
Oh,
to Namur.
we'll just try and see what happens.
Well,
Might be a
with
quick-
some of the stuff,
quick-
it's if you kind of have like a lead unit and you kind of know what the movement is, most of your stuff is moving 6 or 7, right? So you can kind of say, okay, here. So like when Albert was moving these guys here around the Moulin de Bussy, they were up here, and he knew, okay, these guys are stacked, and there were 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of thing. Boom, boom, boom. He just moved them down, and then they were following the guys in front of them that also had a movement of 7. So with most of the stuff, you can kind of get a sense of where it is and just kind of push it forward.
That's not the way my brain works. So.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
Well,
okay.
I'll just try.
We're still long ways away from actually engaging you in Ligny, right? So I don't know that you have to worry much about anything for a while. So that should give you time to get Ligny set, and then if Ligny is set, then you can start pushing those units forward, because David's is at least a turn or more off before he can even approach your units. So that gives you time to focus on bringing your reinforcements up. So, all right, Al, are you ready to do stuff on our side of the map?
yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll stay here, and we'll have
All right.
everybody else go somewhere else.
okay. We'll go up to
All
the
right,
lobby.
we'll go back up to the lobby.
Okay. All right. So let's see here. All right. Okay, so I'm ready, Albert. We're going to start here with the guard. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are we playing with any kind of guard restrictions? You're going to use them right away?
I'm not aware of any rule to that effect.
Oh shit! Well,
I mean,
Eric,
is
I
there
got
a
to be
rule?
honest.
One,
I got to be
two.
honest with you. With if you use the guard right away, the game is not competitive.
Well, don't worry, I'm not using guard runaway.
Well, you are using the guard. You look like you're going to use the guard right away.
Well,
I'm
there's a
I'm
difference
just
between
beginning.
what things look like and what they really are, Albert. So I'm certainly moving them, but that doesn't mean
Well,
that I am
when John and
using
I
them.
played, for example, we couldn't you could not engage the guard in the old guard and the middle guard in any combat until like 4 p.m. or so, something
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
I'm not putting them into combat yet, unless you decide to attack across the Ligny Creek. Um, they're not moving north of Ligny Creek anytime soon. So,
Just
all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's the old guard and the cavalry. Let's see, these guys will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ba-dup. 1, 2. So I'm down here with the 8th Division. 3, 4. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll put those guys there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll turn them. All right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. let's see here. All right, and we'll turn that one more. So 1, 2, 3. I think we can get them there. And one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all right. Okay, I think I've got about as much of the stuff moved as I can move. I'm going to move one of the leaders here. I think Ruti is down here somewhere, hiding with all of this stuff. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move him up. And who else is good? Alright, we'll have Napoleon. All this stuff come there. Alright. Okay. Alright, I have finished. With time to spare. So, you want to do defensive fire?
Okay. All right. Okay, over here.
Okay, so you've got 8 to 16.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I'll add these guys. Okay, that's 8.
And then those guys are
Uh,
worth 6, so you could have
these
14 to 14.
guys,
You'd have a 1-to-1 shot there.
right? That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So, and these guys are not. Let's see, those guys are one. I can't. God damn it! I can't remember what these guys are.
Well,
Okay. All right. That's okay. I do have to. Okay. All right.
so you got
They
your
are.
1-to-1 there. So do the
These guys.
1-to-1 first, because
Wait
you're
a minute,
firing
wait a
on this
minute.
hex, right?
I mean, everybody's gonna. Okay. These guys. These two guys. Oh, these are 4 Jaegers. Okay. So the Jaegers are times.
Yeah, so
4
Jaegers are ×3 when they're in
times
skirmish
3.
order.
Okay, so that's 16 to 14. Okay, so these two guys firing on this guy.
So who is? Right. So what formation is this guy in? Is he in skirmish
He's in
order?
skirmish.
And how many increments does he have there?
2.
2. Okay. So you've got then 8. Well, you've got 6 plus 6 is 12. So
Yeah,
12
that's-
to 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I got they're times 3, right? 12.
Times
That's
3,
right.
you
12.
have 2 increments there, right?
And 12. 12. Okay. 1.5. 1 to 1.5. Okay.
So 21 is a
nothing.
miss. Okay.
And then these guys over here. And they're
Okay. So you're going to have
impossible
8
shot.
to... Let's go ahead and roll. No, that's a
Okay.
miss.
All right.
Good. And you got these guys here can fire on these skirmishers there. So I don't know what their printed value is, but it's
Guys,
probably
which
not.
guys? Oh,
You've got these.
oh yeah.
blue,
Oh yeah, I
names
see.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Okay. All right.
So you're going to have 5
Yeah,
to
that's-
16. It's a 1 to 3 shot, and that's a miss.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, then further down here in the Saint-Amand-le-Chateau, you've got some stuff here and here and here.
Okay. Okay, those guys are Jaegers, so that's going to be times 6 to 14.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's a miss.
I didn't roll anything.
Oh.
No, 42.
42 is a
Okay,
miss, yeah.
that's a miss. Okay, then I've got Slutzen, I think. Slutzens are times 4, though.
The Schutzen. Let's see. Your Schutzen are ×4 in skirmish.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
these
that's an
guys are-
8 to.
These guys are Schutzen.
So I'm going to combine these guys on this. Whoops. This hex. These guys are also, I think, Slutzen. Let's see. No, they're Jaegers. So they're 6 plus 8 is 14.
So where?
So I got a one
So-
to one on this guy.
So these two are firing there at 1 to 1.
Yeah.
Who
Right.
shot the? Who was the last shot? This one here that shot?
That's when they're down there.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you got a 1 to 1. Here, go ahead. Roll your dice. 35.
Nope.
It's a miss. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Time for me to fire back at you.
Yeah.
Okay. I will start here. So these guys are 5 increments, I believe. No, 6 increments. So they're going to be 24. 24 to, what are these guys? Skirmishers?
Yes.
Okay, so they got a defensive 16. So that's going to be 24 to 16. That's going to be 1.5 to 1. Let's roll the dice. 14 is a miss. All right, and then these guys, what are they worth? They're also worth 16. not 16, but they're worth 24. And these guys are skirmishers, so it's going to be the
Right.
same thing, 1.5 to 1. And that is a miss. And then finally, these chaps here, that's going to be 20. 20 to 16, 1 to 1. And that's a miss. All right.
Okay.
Now, over here, we've got these guys. Will fire on your... these guys were in skirmish order, right?
Yes, they're in skirmish order.
So, so they'll have a fire defense of probably 16
20.
again, right?
Let's see. In
So
a,
I got 20 to 16. Because you're in village there, right? So village it's +2. So you
Village.
14 becomes a 16. So it's a 1-to-1 shot on those guys. 32 is a miss. All right, then we've got a shot here on these chaps, and they're in column in the village, so they got a fire defense of 8. So I've got 20 to 8, so that's going to be 2.5 to 1. 46, that is a hit. 2.5 to 1 on your Fusiliers.
okay.
I can't remember what you roll on evens or odds.
Even or odds.
Odds. Okay, so I'm down to 1. So let's see.
Yeah, so they'd make a
Fine.
morale check. They don't have a -6 for being half dead. So you roll this 55, so they pass. Good, and then I've got half of this will fire on those guys there. So that's going to be 10 to 8, a 1-to-1 shot. And that's a hit on your Landveer. So a morale check for those boys as well. And they
Okay.
pass. All right, and that was it as far as offensive fire. Now I do
Albert,
have...
you also have 1 to roll for down at the bottom. Dave hit with his artillery.
Where? Oh, that guy?
down by the...
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
Down by the river.
down by the river.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a, he's already applied the loss, huh?
Ooh, so he's
Yeah, I
gonna,
put a loss on
he's
it.
going to disorder.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, 1. Game markers. Unit markers. Okay.
Okay, and then I've got some assaults. So I'm going to do an assault down here against your Jaegers or Schützen, whoever it is that's down here. So I've got 6 increments to your presumably 2 increments. So it's a 3 to 1, unless you opt to retreat before combat.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'll move back 3 to 1. Let's see. 3 to 1. Yeah. Maybe I'll hang in there on that one. Okay.
Okay, so you want to stand. So
I'll stand.
It's a -6 on your morale check. So go ahead and roll to see if you stand.
And I disordered.
Yep.
One, two. Let's see.
He
1.
just goes back 3. 3 half.
Mm.
Now, why was it -6
Because of the
to
odds.
stand?
It's 3 to 1.
Oh.
I have 6 to his 2 increments.
But isn't he, since he's obscured, he gets a plus?
Nope, that's only if
No.
he's being assaulted by other
Well, hell, he
Oh,
rolled a
yeah,
15.
Trilliard.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, I
Yeah.
know, but I remember something about it. So,
So, okay, I'm back here, and I lose one.
No, you don't lose one because it was the pre-melee morale check.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, um, so he should be fine.
Okay.
The only thing we had to check was I'm not sure. Isn't there something where your whenever friendly execute involuntary movement starts ends. So, when those guys went past, your Landveer here needs to make a morale
Mhm.
check.
Well, I could go out this way.
It doesn't matter. They have to make a morale
They
check
don't-
because you were at any point during your movement. It's involuntary movement, either adjacent or moving past or starting.
Oh, that's
past.
right. This is the involuntary landwear
Yeah.
rule.
So this is where the Landveer.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Yeah.
so
Where
you
the
would just
cascade
make a
and
morale
everything.
check for them. There's no pluses or minuses.
And they routed, or they didn't.
So they're
rout.
going to disorder.
So they'll go back. I think they go back. Oh, they'll go back over to this guy. I think it's +1 for the stream, right?
The stream. Well, you're just moving the back 3 hexes, right?
Three
So
hexes.
this is with premier rules. When they disorder, they move back 3 hexes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and they're disordered.
And then you would just make a morale. Did you do? Which hex did you go over, Albert? This hex here or this hex here?
I'll go over my my guys in the disorder here.
Okay, so roll for
That will
them.
cause them to rout, though, maybe. So I'll
They
go
still
over
have
the.
to-
I'll go over the.
Okay.
You're still going to have to check anyway, aren't
Yeah.
you, with that cascading thing?
Yeah.
So I'll go over them then, because they're going to have to check anyway.
So just roll for them. If they fail, then they will rout.
Okay.
A 41 minus, that's going to be a 30 something. They probably pass.
They passed.
Yeah, they passed. Okay. All right. So I can advance into that hex. All right. These guys are going to assault there. It's the same thing. It's a 3-to-1 attack, or you could retreat before combat.
In this case, I'll retreat back with these guys.
Okay. So remove the obscured marker from them. All right, and I'll stay where I'm at there. And then I'll have this guy here assault you there, and that's a 2-to-1 because I've got 5 increments to your 2 increments.
Okay. All right. I'll stand in there.
Okay, so you'll make a morale check just with a -3. Ah,
Can't
That's
make
a
these
bad
morale
roll.
checks. Okay, I'll go back here. Oh, I
okay.
don't know if I want to go there. Let's see.
Well, either way you slice it, he's gonna.
Either way, I'm going to check.
Yeah, you're
That
gonna have
guy's
to
going
check
to.
somebody.
All right, so he's going back to there.
Yep. So take his
Yeah.
obscure marker off and mark him disordered, and then this guy's just going to need to make a morale check to see if he sticks around.
oh my god.
What did you roll on an 11? Oh my God, Albert.
Yeah, this is like John's little thing when he. Okay, let's see. Disorder. Okay.
Right now, I presume this unit's not a landwear unit.
Which one?
This one here.
Let me look.
I can't tell what it is, so.
Let's see. No, he doesn't have the cross.
Okay, so he's not a land
Yeah.
veer. All right, then I will just advance into this hex. And that will be it for my assaults and other general unpleasantness. Well, actually, we'll attack you here.
Attack me where?
Up here, where you're what's left of your Fusiliers. So I got a 5-1 on these guys.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're gonna have a -18.
Okay. Minus 18.
62.
So
52,
52,
32.
42.
They pass. Well, and then you've got a -6 for being half dead. So that's going to be a 22. And they're
24. They almost made it.
Almost.
Okay.
So they're going to disorder.
Okay. Let's see. One. Doesn't matter. There's a 1, 2, 3. Okay, that guy's gonna have to check. I think this guy is. Let's see if he's landed there or not.
Well,
Oh.
this guy's Landwehr.
That guy, yeah, that guy is.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what these other units are.
Look. Nope. Okay, and
Okay.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check them. I'm looking at them all here. Okay. Oh. And this guy. No. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
just
So
got one Landwehr
just
unit.
check this one guy.
Yep. Now he's going
Yeah, I didn't make one.
disorder. 2, 3.
Now I'm gonna go back 1, 2, 2, 3.
All right. So now this guy's got to check.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can. 1, 2, yeah. Oh, well, no. Let's see if he can escape.
So he would go 1, 2, 3. That would be the best place to put him.
Yeah,
You know, provided he doesn't
Maybe.
route next turn, in which case then.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
Okay. All right.
I will
Gosh. Those landmarks.
advance into that hex with those guys. All right, that's it for all of my assaults. Did you have anything on your side of the universe, David?
I mean, just had some artillery fire, and I got that one hit, and
Okay.
that was all.
Well, you got it all rolling with that first little bit of cannon fire there. Okay, so that does it for the French. So now it is time for the Prussians. Did you guys want to chat a little bit before you move, or do you know what you're going to do?
How about if we, would you guys be upset if we decided to start the game next time with this, with our move?
That's
So we-
fine with me. I don't have a problem with it.
That would help. That would help maybe a little bit. We could prioritize our moves a little bit better.
That's fine. It'd give you a chance to sort things out since you had a rather unexpectedly bad set of stuff happening there with all of that Landwehr kind of.
No, I mean just would be that would be maybe the case because if we can plan out our moves, I think it'd be a little bit easier for us to get everything done.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be out of town next week.
So will I.
Yeah,
So will I. So
we won't be able to play again until, what would that be, the 8th of August? Would be the next time we would get together.
Wait, I gotta check because I think there's one Monday.
Hopefully it's next week with all those.
No, I think it's the week of the 15th. Yeah, so I probably won't be able to. I won't be playing on the week of August 15th.
Okay, so
That's my birthday.
it
and,
is your birthday. I thought for sure you'd want to spend your birthday blowing
Us?
us up.
No, actually, I'll be spending it at school.
Oh my gosh, that's not nearly as
think-
much fun.
No, but I think I have. Well, let me double check because I think I'm a participant in a professional development thing that doesn't start until 5.
Oh,
So-
okay.
But it might be online. And I might be able to switch over. But let me see.
Okay, well, keep us posted. Otherwise, we'll plan on picking up the Prussian 140 turn when we get together on the 8th of August.
Yeah,
Okay,
sounds good.
cool.
All right.
Plus,
Good night.
All
Good
right.
night, gentlemen.
Hey, Albert. Then, if
Mhm.
you want to like work to prioritize stuff, do you want to like meet an hour before
Sure.
we start the game?
Sure. Okay.
I'll shoot you an email.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
All right.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Bye.
so I'm marking
Good night,
this
Albert.
end of French.
Bye-bye, David.
See you guys.
40
So-
p.m. turn. Okay.
Save game. Save. All right. Alrighty. All right. I think I like drawing from the cup now better than a 10-minute move.
Well, and this
I
is
just
well.
I'm not a stress. I don't like too much stress. Gaming's supposed to be fun.
Well, yes, but even when we were playing I'll go ahead and end the. I'll wrap up the stream. Anybody who's watching, I hope that you enjoyed it, and we'll be back in 2 weeks to pick up the Prussian 140 turn. So, until then, be well.